Hello everyone, this is Pal Ponder on Weather coming at you with another video. In today's update, we're going to be talking about a dynamic storm system that's going to bring storms to the southwest, into the south and southeast, and eventually some snow into the central US. So before I do get started, if you do like weather-related content, please subscribe to my channel and definitely share with your friends on social media. All right, so let's delve into the details. Let's start off with the overall watches and warnings, and how often do you see this where you've got flash flood warnings and watches out for Southern California, especially into the Los Angeles area, and this will eventually get into Phoenix, dumping a lot of heavy rain, and this area has been fairly dry for the past two months, so this is some welcome rain. So if we take a look at the overall drought index, and you can see they're pretty much in a moderate to abnormally dry time frame right now. So this is going to be some welcome rain for you guys, and eventually this will spread into the southwest, into the southeast, but unfortunately it will miss the South Texas, so you won't probably see much from this particular system this week as this comes in. So let's take a look at basically the big picture. All right, we've got this dynamic storm system that's off the coast of Southern California, going to be dumping a lot of rain, and that's why the flash flood watches are out as of this morning. This is Tuesday morning, and as we've got another cold front that's sinking into the middle part of the country, that's going to be producing some rain out ahead of it. But this is going to be the main player where this system is going to come from this week. So let's walk you through here. Here's the overall surface map. You can see this dynamic low coming in off the southwest, bringing that heavy storm, that heavy surge, picking up, utilizing some of those warmer temperatures in the ocean temperatures in the Eastern Pacific, and feeding into the southwest, and on 100% chance of rain today in Los Angeles. So that is pretty much a rare event. You don't really see that, but it's unfortunately for you guys, a lot of times it's feast or famine. So enjoy the rain while it is, and it looks like you are going to get a lot of rain this week. And you can see off this cold front on Tuesday, out ahead of it, we've got more showers and storms out ahead of this cold front, this other cold front that I showed you, and snow on the north side. If we take it out another frame, by Wednesday, this rain continues, but it even just intensifies even more over the southwest. Now we're getting into the Phoenix area, and you guys are going to be getting into those 1 inch totals on Wednesday. But overall, this area, 1 to 2 to even pockets of 4 inches of rain in spots. So, and this is area that just normally doesn't see that much rain. So this is a lot of rain for you guys comparative to what you would probably see in the southeast. But let's take you through another frame, and it tells you the overall excessive rainfall. And again, the NOAA has put out an excessive rainfall, a slight risk for Los Angeles, and getting into Phoenix, and overall a 3-day event. They're expecting anywhere, like I said, 1 to 3 inches. So there's not too often you see this area under an excessive rainfall outlook. But if we take you out to another frame, by Wednesday, this cold front actually stalls out into the middle part of the country and backing up as a warm front. And so when these south winds turn to the south and southwest, the temperature is going to surge this week. But where that mix is, that's where you're going to be seeing some showers and thunderstorms. And you can see this dynamic low is going to be taking its sweet time, dumping that heavy rain over the southwest. So, and if we look at some of the temperatures, and this is what I'm kind of talking about, when these winds turn around and as that cold front backs up as a warm front, and this will lift northward throughout the week, it'll bring that southerly flow, and now we're seeing 80 degrees in Texas, if not 90 for the deep south. And so this will just fuel the atmosphere for more heavy rain and storms. But you can see off the northwest flow, there is going to be a cold front this week that's going to be a dynamic player it's a two-prong approach, dumping some snow into the mountains and getting to some of the mix it in with some of those warmer temperatures. Now, if we take a look at Thursday's surface map, you can see this cold front backing up further as a warm front. We still got that system out in the southwest that's going to be taking its sweet time, again dumping heavy rain and flash flooding to the southwest. But out ahead of it, we're going to be a demarcation zone where we see this other cold front dumping some snow into Colorado, and where this boundary sets up, that's where we're going to be getting a lot of heavy rain this coming week. And you can see by Thursday, the Storm Prediction Center has already highlighted an area where that mixing is going to take place of a marginal risk of severe weather for Indianapolis, Memphis, Nashville, St. Louis, and Cincinnati. So we're going to be seeing those warmer temperatures tapping into some of that colder air, and where that boundary zone is, that's where we're going to be seeing a lot of showers and storms break out in the middle. And you can see that alignment is pretty evident in the temperatures by Friday afternoon. This is the 0Z, so basically this is Friday at 6 o'clock. And you can see the stalled warm front, cold front stalls basically right in the southwest, right along the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the state line of Louisiana into Mississippi and Alabama, into Georgia, into the Carolinas. So we've got that warm clash, and this is where this setup of a heavy rain event is going to break out into the central part of the U.S., and you can kind of see that evident where that cold front and warm front collide. Going to bring that heavy showers and storms, but back behind it, there's that system that's going to be tapping into some of those colder temperatures, bringing some snow into Colorado. Now, right now, it looks like, as far as like the Denver area, maybe an inch or two, like into Fort Collins. But most of the snow is going to be lined up just to the east of you guys, into parts of Kansas, and especially into Nebraska. Now, if we take it out another frame, you can see this low even deepening, and so right around this, basically the center part of the U.S., right around Nebraska and South Dakota, getting into Iowa, extreme parts of Kansas, we're going to be getting anywhere from 2 to 4, if not 4 to 6 inches in spots of snow from this system. But on the south side, we're going to be watching those heavy rain setting up into the Dallas-Fort Worth area on Friday night into Saturday from this system, bringing another 1 to 2 inches of rain. So you've been well above normal. All this area is essentially well above normal. I know Dallas-Fort Worth has had they're 4.5 inches above normal for the year. So, and they average about 3.5 inches for the month of March. And so they're well on the way to exceeding averages because there's a lot of rain coming by the end of the month. Now, another problem with this event is going to be the wind. And as this gradient lifts, and this same system basically lifts from the southwest into the central part of the U.S. into the northeast. And so by Friday night into Saturday, we're going to be dealing with some really strong winds into the Ohio Valley, into the northeast, where we're going to be getting anywhere from 40 to 50 knots. So some of these winds could be easily gusting to 50 plus miles an hour into Indiana, into the Ohio Valley, into West Virginia, and this will swing up into parts of the Northeast, Pennsylvania, New York, and into the Boston area. So be looking out for that, for some heavy winds from this system later on in the week into Friday, into Saturday. Now, if we take a look at the overall snowfall outlook from this system as it taps into some of those colder temperatures, we can see it's a sporadic snow into the mountains of Colorado, where I'm thinking 1 to 2 inches in Denver and Fort Collins area. But most of this setup is going to be right in the bullseye of the central U.S., setting up a 4 to 6 inch amount into Nebraska and extreme parts of Kansas. Now, as it fades east, I do think it's going to lose its luster and not lose a lot of that colder air that's going to be needed for snow. So you might just be seeing a dusting as it swings east into Illinois, into Indiana, into Ohio. But the main culprit this week is the excessive rainfall and the storm. So there's going to be easily 1 to 2, if not 2 to 4 inches into Southern California, into Phoenix. And like I said, they only average like a ½ inch of rain basically for the entire month. So, anywhere from 2 to 2+ inches of rain is a lot of rain comparative to what you see into parts of Arkansas. But the other main player this week is going to be in the central U.S. where that lineup is, where that clash in temperatures is going to be setting up a heavy rain event, if not some severe weather on a marginal risk, into Arkansas, parts of pretty much the entire state of Tennessee, into Kentucky, extreme parts of Alabama into Mississippi. So this area is pretty much under the gun again for excessive rainfall throughout the week. But the following week even looks to be more active as a major severe weather setup looks to take place from the 15th through around the 20th, 21st of the month. So definitely be looking out for that this week. I think this is just kind of setting the stage for next week. Please like this video and definitely subscribe to my channel and share with your friends on social media, and click the bell because I'm going to be going live as well. So stay tuned for that because I'm going to be tracking these storms real time for you to keep you safe. So catch me in the next video where I protect you before and after the storm.